what up guys, welcome back to Mammoth 4runner. I got a quick one for you today because I just happened to be replacing my AC condenser on my 2025 Toyota 4runner. And I don't believe there's any videos out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that know how to change a condenser. It's not very difficult, but I wanted to make something for the people that might be at the dealership and might be quoted, I don't know, $2,300 to change it like I was. That's parts included. But yeah, long story short, you know, I kind of had a bit of a mishap with my winch control box. It came down off my bumper where I had it mounted, and it punched a hole in my condenser. So I'll show you guys that right now. And I had Toyota look at it, and they wanted to switch this out. So here's the condenser itself, and that's where it hit right there. So yeah, it got beat up, and it's a brand new truck. And obviously, since it was my fault for my modification, it wasn't covered under warranty. So I ordered a new one, and I just want to give you my experience so that you can be prepared if you have to, for whatever reason, replace your condenser. So basically, the part itself costs $412. They were originally quoting me $650 for this condenser, but I went on Google, I searched around on Toyota, on another Toyota dealership. I actually, in their parts section, I found one for $412, and I told them, I'm like, hey, you know, I have one right here from you guys that's $412. Would you price match that? And thank God they said yes. And or I was gonna have to go order it from that other one. Anyway, it was back ordered. It took about 2 weeks for it to get here, and it's finally here. And I just want to show you how easy it is to take this thing apart, because it was just so simple. So I already took mine off, but I'm going to show you really quick the bolts you have to loosen and or take out, and then I'll just show you how I reinstall mine. So coming down here, this is where the condenser is going to sit. And there's this bracket here, which your new condenser is going to come with. I'm not going to replace mine. I'm just going to put it back in there and use the same thing. But you got this one. You got this one. And you got... Shoot. And you got this one right here next to one of the AC lines. And you got one more right here. And these kind of folded, or this one folded up, so it kind of moved out of the way. So the condenser itself, after I just undid those bolts, took out the bottom AC line and then the top AC line, it literally just, it was a little tricky to kind of like pull it through, but the whole thing literally just slid through. I was like, oh, sweet, that was easy. So what to expect with the new one. So this is how the new one came. It came with those brackets. I'm taking them off because obviously I'm not going to use them. And then it came with this extra oil, and I was like, oh shit, it's not oiled. But I popped this off. There is a very light oil in there. You're not going to want to add this oil because from what I read, you don't want to overdo it. And these come pre-filled already. So too much of this can cause like pressure issues. It can cause cooling issues. So I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm just going to use it to kind of like lightly oil some of the openings here on the AC lines, and that's about it. But it came pretty good. I'm a little annoyed because it does have a couple little spots here pushed in for whatever reason, and you know, I just paid $400 for this, and it's like, why is there, you know, this is from Toyota itself, so it's just annoying that it has little marks, but no serious damage that's going to cause any issues, just kind of a little extra what the fuck. You know, like if it's brand spanking new, why does it have little marks in it? But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing on the truck, and I'll show you guys how I install it. Right now I'm just taking off all of the brackets, and then we're gonna throw it up there on the truck. I know AC stuff is always kind of a scary one to do for people. Back in the day on my 5th gen, I had to replace the AC lines, and those were also really easy too, the lower AC lines at least. because my bumper was rubbing against one of them and actually rubbed a hole through. So it's not my first time doing something similar to this, but all right. So I'm gonna pop these plastic pieces off. Let's get over to the front of the truck. Now hopefully I can just slide this up just the way I took it off. We'll find out. So what I'm going to do is remove this other bracket because this one's kind of getting in my way. I want to be careful with that AC line. I do not want to break anything. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of moving this bracket up out of the way. I removed that one, so now I should be able to slip it on in. Hopefully. There it is. Look at that, bam. Look at that, like a glove. So I'm gonna move this bracket right here, bend it back up, and that'll line right up with there. You don't have to take off your bumper or anything. The only reason my bumper and all this stuff is off, assuming you have an aftermarket bumper, is obviously to make things a lot easier, but I'm actually replacing my bumper here pretty soon. So I got this one off anyway. And I got to put a new winch in it, so doing a bunch of stuff. I'll be having those videos out here shortly as well. All right, so now we got all the brackets and the condenser's basically hooked back up. We just got to do the AC lines. What I'm going to do with this oil though is I'm just going to like lightly oil the O-rings on the AC lines. Just because from what I read, it can be good for it. So, and it takes 2 seconds. So 1, and 2. A little bit of oil goes a long way. So I'm gonna stick that top one back in here. So just push that back in, and then this one. Push that one back in. And then those have these bolts here. Then obviously when you go to refill your AC, which I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna have a shop do it. I haven't decided if I'll, so that's another thing is Toyota wants to charge $300 to charge the AC. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that one, and I'll update the description on the video of what I decide to do. As of right now, I don't really know, but just make sure your AC is off You know, my battery's undone, everything right now, just to, you don't have to do that, but I just did that. Just nice and tight, like hand. Feels good. Check this one more time. Feels good. And there you go. And that's how you change your AC condenser on a 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road non-hybrid. So up next, like I said, I'll be going to Toyota, get the AC refilled, but pretty simple. And like I said, they wanted $2,300 to do this. And, you know, I started talking with him a little bit more. He's like, well, we'll bring it down to 1,800. I'm like, yeah, I'll just order the part and I will take it home and figure it out. And I was looking around and I'm like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 bolts. All right, and look at that. 6 bolts and 2 AC lines. Pop it off, pop it back in. Pretty simple. So this was kind of a mammoth quickie, just in case. I highly doubt a lot of people have problems with their AC condenser at the moment, but I imagine in the future you will. Someone will. And this might be the first video. So if it helped you, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.